Welcome back. The Democratic Alliance is calling on President Cyril Ramaphosa to find the perpetrators following a poisoning incident involving outgoing Eskom CEO Andre De Ruyter. According to reports, De Ruyter drank a cup of coffee laced with cyanide shortly after handing in his resignation last month. That incident has been widely condemned, with opposition parties calling for the immediate arrest of those behind it. The DA spokesperson for Public Enterprises, Caleb Kachalia, joins us for more on the story this morning. Caleb, good morning. Great to see you. I mean, suffice to say that this is a shocking incident that perhaps isn't being treated as such.
Well, we live in shocking times. I mean, it's not just within Eskom, it's within our universities, it's within the realm of whistleblowers, and, the deaths of councillors don't even get reported. Where are we heading to when we behave like this? I mean, as you say, these are shocking incidents, and these are shocking times.
It brings to mind what Gwede Mantashe, the minerals minister, had to say about how he believed Andre De Ruyter was dealing with the crisis at Eskom. He said instead of fixing the issues within Eskom, De Ruyter is more interested, I'm paraphrasing here, in policing. But this goes to show that perhaps that was the right way to go.
Well, the silence firstly from Minister Pravin Gordhan, who should be loudly coming out in support of his CEO, even though his CEO has resigned, is telling. And secondly, Gwede Mantashe's words and accusing Andre De Ruyter of treason are now playing out in no uncertain terms with an alleged attempt on the man's life. There was a bomb threat on the COO, Jan Oberholzer's life. I mean, really, what are we dealing with here? The factions in the ANC are busy fighting, and the spillover is damaging our utility and threatening people's lives. That is an untoward reality which we cannot live with. When we don't have any lights, when we don't have any solutions to Eskom, and when the solutions put forward are ignored.
It was in mid-December where Gwede Mantashe, according to one article, launched a scathing attack on Eskom and Andre De Ruyter, accusing him and the utility of, quote-unquote, actively agitating for the overthrow of the state. And he says that's because they're allowing load shedding to continue. I mean, both of these things can be true, right? We need to get to the bottom of load shedding. No one can deny that. The impact on our economy is catastrophic. But there is also clearly a criminal syndicate behind what's unfolding at Eskom.
There are a number of criminal syndicates. There's the coal mafia. There are a number of people who've been put into positions which they don't have to be. Shouldn't be in the first place because they have no particular qualifications. Those people are in some way responsible for the parlous state that Eskom finds itself in now. Now, many of those people are are creating additional opportunities for themselves to come and fix things because they create the problems to fix. So they break things for the problems to be fixed. And when people try to remedy the situation, it's called treasonous. When people try to police the situation, there's uproar about it. And why is this the case? Because there are particular factions, and you can talk till you're blue in the face about cleaning Eskom with a new broom. But if you have created the mess and the factions that exist there, how are you going to do so unless you allow the CEO and his team unfitted space to deal with these issues? And we have put forward particular solutions to that in terms of the state of disaster, which I've spoken about ad nauseum. But it falls on deaf ears because the party has other agendas. Unity is more important for the ANC than keeping the lights on.
Look, the issue of load shedding was on the President's agenda in the January 8th statement that was delivered at the party's 111th birthday celebrations yesterday. But as you say, Khalid, is it just a case of paying lip service?
the president has been saying this for 10 years. He set up task teams. He was responsible in chief for dealing with these issues. And for 10 years he has failed and got us to this particular state. Now, on the 111th anniversary of the party, he says the same thing. We will fix it. You know, it will snow today before he does.
Yeah. I'm as speechless as you are, and I'm sure our viewers are as well, if we think about just the impact of load shedding on the South African economy. I forget what the figure is, but it's billions of rands lost to our economy with every single stage of load shedding, countless businesses that are just unable to survive. And yet we're being told that load shedding is with us at least for the next 2 years.
At least for the next 2 years. Load shedding will continue until I die. I give you that in blood, unless this thing is fixed. And there is nothing on paper in terms of plans or in action which shows to me or to ordinary South Africans or to business with transparency what is being done to achieve what. This is ridiculous. The only thing we see is ridiculous playing out of words from fighting within the ANC, which leads to death threats and death actions on various people within the organization who are trying to fix it up. I mean, what are we? Are we a mafia state?
Mm. So how do we move this discussion forward, Khaleb? You and I spoke, it was just a month ago, on the DA's proposal to declare a state of emergency insofar as our energy crisis is concerned. You say that that's landed on deaf ears. You know, where to from here?
Well, you know, I woke up this morning and listened to the radio, and I heard the president saying that in terms of our policing and security issues, they're going to institute specialized crime units that deal with specialized issues like cable theft and so on and so forth. Now, this is what the DA has been saying for a long while. And similarly, I hope that before it's too late, they implement or take on board what we've been saying, or say why they don't wish to pursue that particular line of action and what they are going to put forward instead. The country needs to hear this before the lights go out.
Yeah, and permanently. Khaleb Kachalia, let me thank you for your time this morning. The DA's Khaleb Kachalia commenting on a whole range of issues insofar as load shedding is concerned. And
thanks for watching. Like and follow our page on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. Tell us what you think in the comment section. And please, like and share our videos with your friends and family. Join the DA. Join the fight to save South Africa.